22 minutes after 1 here on All Angles, the Sunday edition. Now, a suspect has been arrested in connection with the gruesome murders of two women in Umgababa in KwaZulu-Natal. 81-year-old Moni Sophia Xulu and 61-year-old Zanele Doris Mbuso went missing on Women's Day. Their bodies were found this week in a shallow grave with their hands tied. ENCA senior reporter Dasen Thathiah joins us now with the latest. Dasen, thank you so much for joining us. Just looking at the condition, of course, of these victims and what has transpired, police seemingly moving quite swiftly in also apprehending people of interest.
Definitely. In fact, when we were here on Friday night, and that's when the discovery had happened of those two victims, their remains being buried in a shallow grave just behind where I'm standing. That's when police had also said to us that they had arrested one suspect. He's believed to be a security guard that is employed at this creche, which was owned by Moni Xulu. It was Zanele Mbuso who was working with her, and on that property there was also a security guard that lived there, someone that had been there for a while. What's very disconcerting about this case is at the time that they were taken, or at the time that they were disappeared, that was on Women's Day, it was reported to police that they had apparently left in a Toyota Avanza. That report allegedly came from the security guard when police had started their investigations. But as it later turned out, that was in fact not the case at all. In fact, it appears that they may have been murdered on that day or quite soon after they had initially disappeared. And where they were found was really only meters away. It's in that bushy area that you're seeing now. This was only meters away, literally next door to where that creche is. A shallow grave there, the hands of the victims tied, and I believe plastic bags were placed over their heads. So certainly a gruesome discovery, and it's a discovery and a case that has shocked not only the Umgababa community, but also the province and the country as a whole. I'm now joined by Moni Xulu, who's the grandson of Moni Xulu. Firstly, my condolences to you and your family on the passing of your grandmother. If you could tell us what happened on the day, because I believe you came here on Women's Day shortly after the disappearance. What took place when you got here?
No, I came here on Thursday because my granny was not coming back. So I was calling to check to ask the security that have you seen my granny? But when I came here early in the morning, the security told me that she used a car. There was a car who took them. So I was confused, That's the story that he told even the police, Yeah.
Were you suspicious at that point? Because was it, did you have any suspicions that something could have gone amiss?
No, actually no, because he was relaxed, He was humble as, I don't know. But I didn't saw anything, I was lost.
I think the question that everyone is asking at this point is, why would anyone want to harm two elderly women like that? As a family, are you aware of anyone that may have threatened them or any issues that they were facing?
Actually, no. But I remember one day Granny used to complain about the security guy, but we didn't take notice that much because he was just telling us, about the salary problem. Yeah, that's the only thing we know about him. Nothing else. We don't even know the guy. Yeah.
What was it like during that period? They were missing for quite a long time, I think over a week.
Yeah.
What was the community and the family doing during that time? Was there a search that was conducted here?
No, actually, because the whole community knew that they were took by the car. So no one suspected that they were here, So we were searching everywhere we could, hospital, river, any place that we could find, We were shocked.
Is the family going to be at court? The suspect will be appearing this week. How are you all holding up?
It's tough. It's tough. We can't even think straight, Especially because we were young. Just two of us, me and my brother, We used to stay, just the three of us. So right now we're frustrated and we don't know what to do, But I think we gonna go through it, even though it's tough. yeah, we'll try our best.
I appreciate your time, and I really hope that your family manages to heal after this very difficult period. So that suspect will be appearing in court this week, Cindy, and more questions hopefully will be answered around exactly what may have transpired that led to the deaths, the brutal murders of these two women in this area. A short while ago, there was a vigil that was held outside the creche. There were a group of women, mostly women, that had gathered here, speaking out against this crime and in general against gender-based violence that they are seeing on the rise.
Yeah, truly a horrific story, and our hearts go out to the family of these harmless, innocent, elderly women who had been brutally murdered in Umgababa, Dasen, and the grandson now obviously very destitute because grandmother would have been the breadwinner. She was running a creche, trying to put food on the table, even assisting the community. And for this to happen is really just an indictment on the fact that not only are women brutalized, but the elderly as well. So we'll get more details from you, Dasen, but thank you so much for that update. Thank you so much. That's ENCA Senior Reporter Dasen Thathiah.